So this is Charon's story. Fuga A3 Soggetti. A body weighs more than a shell, yet a name becomes lighter than the dust. Death moves among them without making a sound, granting the same eternal stillness to both body and dust. So let's check the survey, see how he plays out. So extra action. New Bloom of Life, so that's his ultimate. Okay, so game self-channel, gains Moxie +1, removes self from the void. Wait, removes all from the void, a vice from dead. Ah, so this is a vice from dead. Mass buff and mass attack. Wait, so... Oh! Okay, so if it's in the dock and I did the ultimate... Okay, I see. Who is our players? Got Lucy, or Rich, and I forgot the person's name. Urza or Ura.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
All right, let's see.
There is no end to this misery.
Charging.
I'll handle the tech support. Alright, time to crack some codes.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Dog tag.
The light that illuminates all.
According to my calculations, the perfect solution.
So his ultimate is pretty neat. I might want to try to roll for him. Let's see, debuff.
Leave it to me.
I'll handle the tech support.
Doom awaits within.
Please cease resistance. In a second.
An adequate sample.
Do not let yourself go home.
Is that still his ultimate that's doing this stuff? Oh, they took away his ultimate.
A perfect algorithm. One that can only exist in theory.
Wait a sec.
Loading.
I'll handle the tech support. A perfect algorithm. One that can only exist in theory.
The dead embrace you.
Oh, there's another one.
Charging. Aim and shoot.
Decode complete. Enumeration is a last resort, but sometimes it can work a miracle.
Show mercy.
I forgot.
Target
I'm not sure if I have Uruk or not. That's a lot of damage. There's more. So what could I buff? Let's do buff, debuff.
There is no end to this misery.
Loading.
Oh, there's more. Forgot this. I always forget this. 5. I thought it was always 4. Auric.
I'll handle the tech support.
Cherish life. Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Faraday's miracle.
Encryption complete.
Oh.
The field work went smooth. I look forward to our next cooperation.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a little bit tough to get all those crystal drops. Stage 1, exhaustion. The cannon fires fades as the poison gas dissipate. They rise from the trenches. These men not yet dead, but not quite alive. They brush away the cinder and smoke and look out upon the world once more. That rookie's still in shock. Looks like you haven't snapped out of it either. Still, can't tell if you're just slow or off in your own little world. Watch your step. Fall into the show hole and you'll regret it fast. Not that you need the reminder. We've been through the Pelvier before. As he talks, the soldier snaps off the lower half of the comrade's dog tag before carefully lowering the helmet over his face. He removed his mask, even with gas hanging heavy in the shelter. Typical rookie mistake. Better not trust your guts to tell you what's safe and what's not when you're so green. They want the cursed gas gone so badly that they lie to themselves and just put the things off before it's gone. Now look at them. Can hardly recognize the frog shirt swing. Charon takes a moment to study the shadow clouding his visions.
Misery lies heavy on you.
Ah. If I could still feel misery, do you think I'd be standing here right now?
It is understood.
In the trenches, feeling fades until only the will to endure remains. Will you say a prayer for him? Isn't that your job?
Faith is wasted on the dead.
There is no faith in me, but if a prayer can ease their pain, one will be offered. Alright. You go check on the poor bastards over there. This kid's from my hometown. I'll take care of him. The soldier straightens up before his fallen townsman, as if trying to shake off his infirmary demeanor. Charon studies him a moment longer, then turns and rolls his makeshift cart forward.
Oh.
Hey, Charon! Whenever death goes, you follow right behind. The bag of dog tags in their hands jingle as the soldier gives him tense nod. Friends must be cut up. That boy? He was his teacher's kid, like a younger brother to him. He trained those rookies every damn day, taught them how to spot the whistle of a shell, how to time a grenade to the second.
When fear knocks on the door.
Training often disappears.
Listen.
Well, he did his best. That's all any of us can do. Charon says no more. With the tags removed, he turns to examine the fallen soldier's barely attached arm. The soldier moves the body in the same way he always do, by the head and feet, then up and down. The cart creaks beneath the weight.
Shoot.
Another goodbye. The soldier curses and grumbles, but Charon's gaze remains fixed on the patch of mud ahead. A crumbled triangle of black and white sticks out of the mud. It quivers in the wind like a fallen petal. Welcome in, Millie. Congrats on redeeming second. Alright. Charon? I honestly can't tell if he's daydreaming or just slow in the head. Charon steps forward and slowly pulls it from the mud.
Wait.
Hang on! What's that? A world apart from all this mud, the smoke, the shelling, the suffering, and death. A woman with neatly parted hair holds a bouquet of fresh cornflowers in her arms. She smiles a tender smile, an unspoken longing hidden somewhere beneath her eyes. Oh, who's this then?
I'm not sure that.
I bet she's his wife, or maybe his sister? His mother?
So,
Then, where's her husband, her brother, or her son? Might any of you know who this photograph belongs to? I can tell you right now, he's not from our company.
alright.
Then those elsewhere must be asked. Charon opens his notebook and slides the photograph between its pages.
Right there. I told you. Look.
Unrest ripples through a nearby crowd. Charon! Get over here and give us a hand. We got a wounded man and no way to move him. We need you, Charon. Get him to the field hospital. A soldier pats Charon on the shoulder. He turns, quietly following Francis' summon.
Alright.
He will be delivered. The moment Charon crosses the field hospital threshold, a pair of eyes locked on him. Only once the nurse takes the wounded soldier does the watcher step forward to speak. You're Charon, Eberhard's officer, is that right?
Yes.
You're a curious sort, aren't you? A man returns from death itself, then refuses honor and turns down the press bureau. So they know that he's dead, or that he, oh man, returned from the dead itself. Did you come to the front just to ferry the wounded and bury the dead? Not the talkative type, I see. Little wonders you turned down the press.
Is it that?
Officers of your rank generally disapprove of reluctant to work with the press bureau. Ha, not at all. Stories of heroism, steel-hearted youths. This is the stuff that sends schoolboys off to die. They march off, grand image of Odysseus' voyage in their mind, only to find themselves cast in a tale of far crueler than they could ever have conceived. You follow your own form of heroism, regardless of what we stand for. Some might call you strange, but me? I respect you. I like to understand you.
No.
You are mistaken, Urban's lieutenant. There's no idealist behind the action of the dead.
Just...
Only exhaustion. That is all. A moment passes silence. The lieutenant colonel gaze stretches outward, fixed on some unseen, unnamed horizon. You're an honest man.
just...
Lying simply serves no purpose. 4 days from now, the SEAL hospital will be packed up and sent to the rear. This is likely to become the front line. When that time comes, many dead and wounded will be left behind.
It will be done.
They will be laid to rest with dignity. We've grown accustomed to the helplessness of war. It seems even to this kind of cruel abandonment.
There are no words, neither anger or reason, that can be said to change things.
Though brief, the conversation only adds to the burden weighing heavily on both their shoulders. After a pause, the lieutenant colonel quietly moves to depart. I have duties to attend to. I believe we cross paths again. Farewell, Urbacinus. Like a gear locking into place, Charon moves to the next task, retrieving the notebook he set down just 10 minutes earlier. With a step and a turn, he retraces his path to where the soldiers was lifted onto the stretcher. In his narrow field of view, he catches sight of his notebook, cradled in a pair of trembling hands. Its holder looks up. Her expression holds no hint of remorse for handling something so personal.
That's...
Is this your notebook? It is.
Yes.
This butterfly pattern is lovely. Do you collect butterflies? Welcome in, Toxic. How's everything? How are you doing? How was your holiday? This butterfly pattern is lovely. Do you collect butterflies? Charon says nothing, but the woman doesn't seem to mind.
Listen.
I got these two friends I've known for almost 20 years. Long enough that we can't even remember when we first met. We lost our parents young, my brother and I, so those friends were the closest things we had to family. One of them became my fiancé. Walter was his name. He died on the battlefield. The other loves collecting butterflies. Walter and I used to sit under the stairs at his house, waiting for him to show us. He would bring out his specimen, face lit up like anything as he explained them to us. Those are the only times he seemed truly happy.
I heard that.
I've been better he died out. Wait. I would have been sure he died out there too, but then I heard these ridiculous rumors that he'll come back to life. Wait, so does this person know Charon? Oh, that's good. Well, not for the sickness, but did you do anything, or you were just mostly at home, just resting to recover from your sickness? She glances his way, her eyes a piercing blue. I didn't believe it at the time, but now, I suppose I have no choice.
Partita.
So they do know each other. So that's the friend that always showed the specimen of butterflies that he always lit up. Paul, why didn't you come home? To be continued. Yeah, that's the same thing as our workplace too. Because even if you're come in, they can probably send you home. Oh man, you get tested first and then you get sent home. That's how it's... So there's eight stages. So we found out that Charon has a person that she knew from the past, and that she's, I guess, I'm not sure if she's working in there too. Stage 2, from the past. So this is a flashback? Nope, still. Why won't you answer me?
Just...
I I'm still trying to understand the question.
Huh.
Oh, she is the field. Yep, so she came on the battlefield. What? Are you so shocked I became a field nurse? Can't even spit out a proper sentence? Apologies. It must be shock. It's been so long since I heard news of you and your brother. My brother? His leg was torn up by a shell. They sent him to the rear hospital. He died right in front of me.
Apologies.
I'm very sorry. No need to apologize. You're a soldier too.
Bye.
Why did you come to the front? I should try to add a like animation thing where, but I'm not sure how that works. Where if you do like does the bonk, it does like a hammer on my head or something like that. Because I've seen other people, but have it, but I haven't had time to research it. I want to know how Walter died.
Partita.
Searching for the cause of a man's death on the battlefield is meaningless.
I think that
No one should die without a reason. Her words leave Charon silent. For a long moment, he struggles to find the right words.
Although,
How long you spent here is not known to me, but it is clear you're a field nurse.
you should know that.
You ought to know that when faced with artillery, machine guns, and tanks, a man's life is brief and fragile. There's little worth in it. Walter was struck by a shell. To know that much is a small mercy many are denied. The words you spoke of Walter's death are merely a deflection. There was never meant to be an answer.
hold on.
That's not true. You know I'm not that kind of person. You're the one who always brushes us off, dodged the truth, pretending nothing was wrong. You're angry.
Why?
Why didn't you come home? In such situations, even if there is no true answer, an answer must be found. Anything will do.
It was unclear.
I no longer knew how. We need you, Paul. Whether you're the man we knew or whoever it is you are now. Why won't you come home? Why won't you see your mother and sister? Why didn't you come to see us after we lost Walter?
Partita.
Is it not that there is no desire to give you an answer? He died right in front of you. So tell me, what kind of artillery did it?
You should know that.
You have read my notebook. You already know. No, I don't. There's only the date he died in there. Shell fire. That's all. I saw the rip page. Why did you tear out the rest of it? The light fades from her eyes. Then, a short, bitter laugh escapes her.
Huh.
I had enough, Paul. I watched my brother take his own life right in front of me. Why?
Bye.
Charon cannot fathom that a man who raised his sister would choose to take his own life. Particia's eyes hold a little bitter edge, yet perhaps it's herself she cannot forgive. Once the wounded get infected, it was like torture. He was just waiting for it to end. I couldn't save him.
No.
We all have done what they could. It wasn't your fault. A week after my brother died, you sent a letter saying Walter was gone. You mailed it to his home. I ran all the way there. It was raining that day. I slipped. When I grabbed the letter, I thought the blood was on it was Walter, but it was mine.
Partita.
Huh.
Walter didn't die in front of me. I know that, but maybe that's why I don't know. I went on, fruitlessly, ridiculously trying to find out how he died. And now, finally, I'm faced with the one person who knows what happened, and you just avoid me. It's my right to know, Paul.
No.
Denial was not intended, nor was turning away.
Partita.
You will find it, Petita, even in the wake of such loss, what you truly want to do, or what you were meant to do.
No!
But I can't. I just can't. In 4 days, this field hospital will be removed. The nurses will rotate. You can return home. Walter and your brother would have wished for you to stay away from this conflict.
There is nothing to be done.
You were never meant to be part of this war. Don't you see? We're all part of this war now. There's no escaping it. Before I even stood here, my life was shattered to pieces. My past and my future. Charon lacks the strength to bear her pain. It was all we can do to endure the weight of it. In the silence, her expression shifts into a form of helpless irony. None of this changes anything. We're just rearranging the rubble, that's all. Go back to where they need you, Paul. I shouldn't be taking up so much of your officer's time.
Apologies.
I'm so sorry, Petita. Very sorry. She simply turns and walks away. Back in the trenches, Charon works less smoothly than expected. It's as if his stone has slipped into the gear. Even something as simply as checking for dog tags takes him longer than it used to. Oi, Charon! What's with the slow hands today? Come on, let me show you how it's done.
Apologies.
Sorry. Thank you. That's the last of them. Guess that's our lot sorted for now. Your graveyard's just a stone throw away from here. Which means you don't have to rush off for once. Fancy a bit of rounds with Scott?
No.
No. There's no need for cards.
Hey!
Oh, come on, Charon. Sit down and play a few hands with us. Save some time for the living for once, will you? Come on.
No.
I will watch for a while. Still looking for whoever is not photographed?
Yes.
It will not be an easy task, but the search must go on. French knows half the trench lines by names. He asks around for you, but only if you beat him fair and square. Yeah, go on. All you have to do is win a hand against him. Isn't that right, friends? Oi, give it a rest, you schemers. You're just after Charon's rations.
Huh?
Rations? Well, you are out there day and night, trouncing around the battlefield like a proper rag and bone man.
Just...
The only purpose is to bury the dead with dignity.
I see.
Yeah, we know. But still, you got to pick up all sorts of things, right? Cigarettes, bandages, parachutes, silk. That kind of stuff is more valuable to us than gold, Charon. True. I'll swap a medal for a dry bandage and a smoke any day. Shh. Keep it down, friends. Best not let the Major hear that. Ah, urban heart. Couldn't care less about that sort of thing. As they chatter, Charon mechanically pulls cigarettes from his coat and stacks them on the shooter bench. Take them, no need for games. Francis a long, dramatic whistle. Ah, the perks of having Charon among the front gamut staff.
Yet...
There is hope that you will still help find who this photograph belongs to. Oi, no need for a trick, Charon. Of course we'll help you look. That's right, we're just pulling your legs so you play cards with us for once.
It is understood.
But the field hospital's getting moved in just 4 days. You know that, don't you? Yes.
Yes.
It is almost time you took your leave. A rare smile flickers across Francis' face. Yeah, I'll escort the evacuation team to the rear, then head back for my leave. But before that, I'll do my best to help you track down who the photo belongs to.
Thank you.
And tomorrow, I found some time to help you bury the soldier. No refusal. No thanks, alright?
Thank you.
If I didn't know you better, I'll take that thank you as a challenge. To be continued. Also, I see some that are the fences and the other ones are the helmets on top of a fence. Stage 3, Delirium of the Dying. Also, it's like a mini game a little bit. Pass through all the locations to reach the destination. Silence descend on the battlefield. I must act. Save who I can, bury who I can't. I need to hurry, but there are many dangers ahead. Which path is best? Drag the portion to move Charon. So am I not supposed to go in the fires? Pass through all the checkpoints and reach the destination. Simon Hillman. Military unit number. Enlistment date 1919. Blood type O. Let me take you there. Is this the other checkpoint? No? Oh, there we go. The fire from the bombardment will rage for some time. I can just let them burn or try to extinguish them. Sorry. Okay, once you collect water from the water access, you can use it to put out fires and remove blockages. So, am I putting this one out? Now we can go here. Name, Gene Dummis. Enlistment date 1915. Blood type O. Wait, what? Did I mess up somewhere? Oh, okay, that's okay. Didn't know how to go around. Take the long path. Shovel rise and falls as dirt is flung over the shoulder. Soldiers, their eyes forever closed, wade off to the side.
A rare moment of peace.
Is this truly how you wish to spend this time? I'm not just doing this for you. Besides, I told you yesterday not to be so damn polite.
Apologies.
You picked a nice spot for the cemetery. Place hasn't been hit yet. Still, feels like summer.
Yet.
The front may move in the direction soon enough. True, the soldiers you buried might end up blasted to bits in the shelling, or lying above the mud again. Like, what's that word again? Sloths?
Yes.
Sloths.
I don't mind.
It doesn't matter. Once the shell stops falling, I'll return and bury them again. Then, your work will never be finished.
I don't mind.
Well, I'd rather spend my time thinking about how I'm gonna swipe myself a roasted goose.
Yet.
May ask me why I continue this task, but never you. There's nothing to ask, Charon. The rookies are banging their heads on the air raid shelter walls, and the veterans are strowsing for cigarettes. Just living another day is good enough for me. Who cares about why?
Indeed.
Charon stops. There's a woman in the distance making her way towards him, a medical bag under her arms. The tree behind casts a shadow, hiding her face from him.
Yet.
But some must search for meaning, or they cannot live. Who's the Schweizer?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Talk Frugen? Frulen? Do you know our Charon here?
Yes.
Yes. Ear Schreider. The unexpected address caused Furz to rub his chin. Patricia turns her gaze to Charon. I'll be helping you bury the soldiers.
It's dangerous.
The field hospital withdrawal is certain to keep you busy enough. Lieutenant Colonel Walker gave me permission. You got a habit of digging up men who are somehow still alive, it seems. You can't argue with that. Charon lowers his head and returns to his task in silence. You were never good at lying. That's why you won't even talk about Walter.
Why?
Why won't you tell me?
He died in a shelling.
It was shellfire, dust flew everywhere, and then he was gone. In the blink of an eye.
No way.
That's not the whole story. I know it. Her conviction leaves Charon speechless. First you dodge all my questions, and now you won't even say a word? Roland, Charon's mind works a little slower than most. He might be just taking it all in still.
I see.
She sets down her medical bag and picks up a nearby shovel. So you're a man of action now, are you? Visible, unsettled. France also chooses remain silent.
Huh.
Fine, then I'll keep shoveling right here with you until you tell me the truth.
No.
There's no truth to tell. Then it looks like there's nothing for us to talk about. Time to get back to it. Action Man! As the grave takes shape, Patricia makes her way to the cart, Franz following behind. Together, they carefully lift one of the bodies. A cough faint interrupts. The three of them glance at each other, and Patricia looks towards the cart. Wait! They're alive? Among the many faces piled on the cart, Patricia finds one with a little color in the cheeks and gently lifts its eyelid.
Shoot.
My gosh, he's alive! He's still alive!
Oh dear.
Good grief, I thought we checked them all. She rushes to her medical bag.
Hurry up!
Quick! Move the bodies off him! Be careful, Franz. He might have broken bones. Paul, don't just stand there. Help us! Lines from the journal first page surface in his mind. Even when we were fighting, Patricia would boss me and Walter around. Arms crossed like a little general. The old face of hers. Don't just stand there. It was like a spell on us. We always followed her lead. After all, she was rarely wrong. And she led us with her fist, too, charging head ahead without an ounce of fear in her.
All right.
The injured soldier who cheated death has been seen too. Charon stands, still and silent among the beds and stretchers. The cries of the wounded surrounds him. Patricia vanished behind the scene. Hard at work, Franz motioned for Charon to move along. Charon averts his gaze from the mangled limbs, nods to Franz, and makes a leave. Paul! Wait, so would this be who Patricia's looking for, or who else would know him by Paul? Will be only people from his class. A haggard hand brushes his coat, then falls back powerless.
What?
Paul. Got him and Folly, someone I know. Where's Willie? Go fetch him quick. He doesn't know I'm in the field hospital. The soldier's word crackled from his dry throat. His dog tame name's Fabian.
You are...
Fabian? Come on, Paul. I'm not already some nameless patient to you, am I? The product too long for a familiar company. Finley has grown talkative, to an oddly furious degree. Never mind, Anna will remember me no matter what. I just have to get my discharge, and then we'll go home together. Anna promised will make me a wreath of glister when we saw each other again.
Fabian.
Who is it you're looking for? Anna. I want to see Anna. I'll write to her, and if she'll come for me. I know she will.
No.
Was another. Your comrades from the front, perhaps? I just want to see Anna. As Charon tries to make sense of his rambling, a doctor walks by, shoots him a look. Best not to take what he says too seriously.
What?
Why? He rambles like that every day. Wound's not looking good either. What happened to him? Lost a leg. You think I can't hear you whispering about me, Doctor? Stop talking rubbish. Paul, don't believe him. He's just grouchy because I won't call him heir.
No.
He spoke no ill of you, Fabian. Simply discussed today's lunch options. Fabian drops his gaze, muttering something under his breath. Charon turns and lowers his voice.
So...
Will he live? The doctor, seemingly irritated with his own misplaced concern, lowers his gaze to the medical file. It's hard to say. 3 days from now, we'll be evacuated to the rear. He'll receive better treatment there. But if his condition worsens before then, we have to leave him behind.
And some painkillers.
Leave him with some painkillers. Oh, Wes, we're all preparing to evacuate. Frankly, I doubt he'll last that long. Perhaps it's colder of me to say, but death's just part of the routine here. One bed empties, another fills, and the dog tags piles up like cigarette butts. Understood. The doctor gestures for Fabian with his clipboard. You can see him off, though I imagine you do that for everyone left behind, yes? Fabian motors begin to fade, then he gasps for breaths, like he's choking back a sob.
It will be done.
To be continued. We'll cover more ground if we split up. Pass through all the locations again, okay. Though, that means taking bigger risk. You want to talk about Walter right now? Alright then, I'll match your pace. Let's get moving. Patricia follows Charon vertically, but moves opposite to him. Horizontal, if she goes left, she goes right. So let's go... Can I put out this one? Okay, we'll go up. Rule bond. Enlistment date 1917. Blood type A. Oh, we got more water. From the looks of it, we'll probably put this one out. Cement Roche. Enlistment date 1919. Blood type A. We did it! Stage 4, Endurance. I'm not sure if I said that before. The night shift has ended, and the wooden plank on the cart has just cracked. A new plank must be relocated. Remembering Pertilla is resting in a nearby tent, he slows his step as he quietly searches for wood in the dark. This isn't a trench-locked and brutal conflict with the enemy.
No.
Soldiers are unlikely to wander here. This silence is just that silence. A faint sob gently echoes over. Then another, and another. The sounds stringing together in a long, fragile chord. Patricio. He stands for a long time in the damp twilight. She only cries when no one can hear. He sets a plank down and, with the lantern in his hand, takes a seat in front of the tent. Her sobs grow uncontrollable, like a wounded animal. Words from the notebook returns to him. Charon carefully opens its pages. Walter went on about Patricia for days, saying the ring he gave her before he left was too rushed. What does it matter? For Patricia, even a ring made of glass would have been enough, as long as it was from Walter. Besides, it was hardly rushed. Walter spent a week studying under his father to make it himself. Being a locksmith, he melted a key down into a ring. Even Fabian said Walter was overthinking it. Just see her next leave and let's just see her next leave and talk it through, he said. Fabian, he looked after all of us back then. Those peaceful nights in the trenches, they spent them talking about this. Charon turns the page to the photo he tucked in there. Amidst Patricia echoing grief, the woman in the photo smiles on. To whose world does this photo belong? Eberhard, it's been a while, Paul.
It's been only 4 days.
But for a major, 4 days is not a short time. Eberhard smiles. Yet it took less than that for you to get all tangled up in the Patricia's drama. Friends told me about everything.
Indeed.
It is a problem indeed, but not quite so simple. She's trying to find the truth about Walter's death, and somehow chance brought her to the right place. You don't think she's a witch, do you?
No.
Likely not. A coincidence, nothing more. He jokes me a painfully literal answer. If the soldier knew the truth, they would likely start a ruckus and end up with disciplinary charge for it. Worst case, they'll launch an ambush and maybe end up with blood on their hands. But Patricia isn't a soldier. She hasn't seen the true depth of human brutality.
Partita.
Yet she endures all that comes with war. Ebenhard stays silent, waiting for Charon to speak again. Soldiers endure it too. Brutality is a means of survival and of release. She moves among the dead and dying, saying those who suffer. She even sleeps in the woods near the front, though sleep never truly comes. She endures fear, endures pain, endures rage, war, and death.
She's no different than a soldier.
Eberhard's face tightened. He looks away. Is it bad? Patricia's situation?
It was unclear.
Bad may not be the word. Unhealthy? Perhaps. Then I'm afraid I have worse news.
What?
She applied for a pistol. Do you approve it? It wasn't mine to approve. Lieutenant Colonel Walter did it. A field nurse who buried soldiers alongside Charon requested a pistol for protection. Who would say no to that? Even without approval, it's not hard to find a weapon at the front. Imagine if she was forced to scavenge one and end up with a misfiring. Wait. Imagine if she was forced to scavenge one and end up with a misfiring gun. Then, is it best to give her one? I think so.
Yet.
But even a pistol requires training. And even with a weapon in hand, not everyone has the conviction to pull the trigger. That's the other piece of bad news.
What?
What? She completed recruit training before she arrived. Word is, she's a natural shot. That's why her request was approved so quickly. She came prepared. That she did. You still have 2 days until the field hospital moves out. Time enough to persuade her before the nurse rotates.
All that might have changed her mind are dead.
The hum of their coats rises and falls with the wind, as if heavy slows heavy breaths. I know. They died in war, died in memory, died in the fading of every spark, died in every stirring of dust. You three were like peas in a pod back then, though you weren't quite so fallible as you are now, and Patricia has an impatient streak, that's for sure. Walter was the glue that held you together, really. He got along well with the both of you. Whatever the case, you're the only one she might still listen to. Because you're Paul.
No.
It will not be easy. Well, you can't expect me to do it. I already got one beating from Patricia back in school. I'm not looking to get another. Oh, about that photo, the one with the woman holding cornflowers? Friends has been asking around about it.
Yes.
Yes, I have been trying to identify her. Well, I think I might have a better shot at finding out than you.
All right.
Thank you. Anything else I can help with?
No.
There's nothing. I saw Fabian at the field hospital. He's clinging to life. I don't think I know him. An old friend?
Yes.
Stay with him while you can. Eberhard catches a faint shift in Charon's cloak. It seems as though he is nodding.
It will be done.
It will be done. Alright, so we're gonna take a quick break since I snoozed the last ad, so we're gonna take like a 5-minute break and then come back and we'll try to finish the rest. Alright, so we're back from the ads. Now let's continue with the story. Stage 5, Fallen Dragonfly. Alright, so where's Sean? Because he is. So let's go. Where's water? Is there water around? Ah. How am I? Let's see if this works. Can I go up now? Is this? Paul Wolf. Enlistment date 1918. Blood type A. Okay. We go this way. Ben Volk. Enlistment date 1918. Blood type AB. I have 1 water. I can't go in the middle, right? Alright, so extinguish this one. Wait a sec. So, is this way? Alright, let's move reset. How do we reset? Okay, reset. Let's see this again. Is that water too? Did I miss? Wait, so was I doing it right before? ML Logs Lewis. Enlistment date 1919. Blood type O. Completed. Fallen Dragonfly.
Fabian.
The impatient young man on the bed lifts his eyelid. Oh, Paul, it's you.
Apologies.
Yes, it's me. My apologies. It was not my intent to wake you. No, it's good to see you, Paul. I've been lonely here, waiting for so long. The doctors and nurse are busy. I took some time to find your new location. Them? Ha! They wouldn't do anything even if we held the place down. Are we just chunks of meat waiting to be created? Old bandages to be tossed aside? The people here we wait for, the people we love who are awaiting us, no one gives a damn about them. The doctors can only do so much. I know, at least I hold on longer enough to see you and Anna. Anna? She came? Yeah, she was here. The glister was wilted, but she promised she'll come back with fresh flowers. A troubled look suddenly shadows his face. After a pause, he speaks his doubt out loud. But the doctor says she never came. I could have sworn I saw the glister. The little cluster of gold. Anna placed them on my head and left. Why didn't she say goodbye? Was it because the doctor took my leg?
No.
No, that is not the reason. But they keep saying I'm mad, that no one's waiting, that no one misses me, no one's looking for me. So, maybe Anna didn't come. Maybe she did. Maybe she isn't real at all. I can't stop thinking about it. It's like my head's splitting in two. But I can't stop. It's not like I'm not in control of my thoughts anymore. Like someone's trying to take over my body. It's horrible, Paul. Pure horror. I became one of those madmen we used to joke about. Even my own memories are playing tricks on me.
This cannot be.
You're not mad, but you must let your body heal. Vivian's lips tremble. This is worse than death, Paul. Charon grips the hand Fabian has lifted towards him. Fabian strains to turn his neck to look at him. His eyes flicker, turning cold and empty. A chilling premonition creeps up the back of Charon's neck. Who are you? I'm Paul, Fabian. No. Slowly but firmly, Fabian pulls his hand away. You're not Paul. Paul doesn't talk like that. For a moment, Charon feels as though she sees a crack on the edge of his vision, but when he blinks, it's gone.
Huh?
Fabian? Paul would never say those things you do. He was just a schoolboy, a kid fresh on the battlefield, dressed into the sail. No, you're not Paul at all. But why aren't you Paul? There's no Paul, then. What about Anna? No one came for me, did they? No one at all. Why are you hiding your face, huh? Why are you pretending to be Paul?
No.
There is no pretending, Fabian. I really am Paul. His feeble words falls upon deaf ears. Paul didn't come. Anna didn't come. No one came. You want me to die here alone, all of them. He sinks back onto bed, his voice becoming a broken murmur as he surrenders himself to his fate. But you came, whoever it is you are. You didn't call me mad. You didn't tell me Anna isn't real. And your words are kind. Why? Why would you be so kind to a stranger, a dead man?
Fabian.
I do not believe us to be strangers, Fabian. You're not alone. Yes, I am. Day and night I waited, but no one came. I've been alone all this time, and I'll die alone too. No prayers, no one at my side. Just worms ready to wiggle into my body and eat me from the inside out.
No.
No, Fabian. If the end finds you, I will be with you when it comes. What? Even though we're strangers? Charon tightens his grip on the corner of his notebook. When the dead are buried, no prayers leaves my lips. Death is simply the end of life. Prayers are not necessary.
Yet.
But if it comforts you, if in your final moments you need a prayer to be uttered by your side,
If it can be done, it will be.
I will try to give you a blessing you wish for. I heard your conversation. Realizing she means the world exchange besides Fabian's bed, Charon gives a faint nod.
All right.
The field hospital moving back tomorrow. He might survive long enough to get proper treatment back in the rear. Her gaze is hollow, like she's looking straight through Charon to someone who isn't there.
I'm sure.
I got something to say to me. Wait, you got something to say to me, haven't you? Everything hinged on tomorrow. Now is Paul's final chance to persuade Patricia to leave the front. Charon knows the one thing that might change her mind, but he hasn't had the courage to face it. But now, the words must be shaped and spoken clearly and directly.
It was known.
A deal. Let's make a deal. You're a person who honors her promise. I will tell you the truth about Walter's death, and when the hospital withdraws tomorrow, you will return home. Promise still means something to you, don't they? For a moment, time seems to freeze. Then, it steadily ticks on. She studies Charon.
What if?
If you can't even trust me, then who can you trust?
Agreed?
Do you accept? A promise, like when we were children, one you will never break? A truth too bitter for him to utter. He fears what Patricia will do once he tells her.
Yes.
Alright, it's a deal. I won't break it, I promise. She senses what's coming, but gives nothing away. Charon clenches his fist, as if summoning the strength to force the words out.
Water died a friendly fire.
There was a visible crack in her expression. Who? Why?
It was
A mistake. The intelligence was delayed and flawed. There was no choice to call it in the strike. I asked who? Who gave the orders? You swore to keep your word? I know. Now tell me. You said you could be trusted.
I told you.
I said yes, alright. Now stop dragging this out and tell me who gave the order. It's the height of the summer, yet the air hanging between them is cold.
Lieutenant Colonel Volker.
The frost ascends. Friendly fire is a common pain of war. Sometimes it is unavoidable. I don't need you to explain that to me. She simply turns her gaze away. Charon tries to read her face, but all he sees is bitter coldness. Do you still dream, Paul?
No.
Since coming to the front, I stopped dreaming of things that cannot be. I do. I dream of Walter every single night. I dream of the pond we used to play at when we were 12. Walter waits there, hoping to catch a dragonfly for me. I shout with all my strength, telling him to stop waiting, that the dragonfly will never come, but he can't hear me. Thanks for the hydrate, Millie. posture check and stretches. Next for the posture check and stretches. So he keeps waiting, and I keep shouting until I wake up with tears on my face. Then night comes, and I dream it all over again. Maybe he's waiting for me to find him, or maybe he wants me to get justice for what happened.
Partita.
In war, justice is always the first casualty.
Bullets find their mark. Lives end. It is inevitable.
A long silence passes. When she speaks again, her voice is weary. I need time to think about all of this. To be continued. Stage 6, Dead Man Walking. I suppose you're Charon, right?
Yes.
I wonder who that guy is. Wilhelm, okay. Major Braun said you found a photo, a woman holding a boutique of cornflowers?
Indeed.
Is it yours? No. It belongs to my friend, Fabian. Fabian? Charon opens his notebook and takes the photo tucked inside. Then this woman? That's Anna, Fabian's wife. A narrow arrow stretches across the sky. Anna is real. Fabian isn't delusional. Of course. I only just found out Fabian was in the hospital.
Yet.
His condition is weak, his will lost. He simply waits for death to take him. The soldier before him points to the photo in his hand. Give him the photo. Tell him Anna's waiting for him at home. The soldier gives a confident smile. That kid knocked out 2 dogs at 15 for that girl. Knocked on her door with a broken hand. Then stood there, black and blue, and told her no one would ever lay a hand on her again.
It is understood.
It must be delivered to him. Alright, so hopefully it's a happy ending for Fabian.
Hey!
Just as Charon prepares to leave, a distant shout draws his attention. Through the swirling fog, he makes out the shape of the soldier rushing his way.
Help!
Charon! Charon! Quick, can you go and get Frez?
No!
Shit, Charon's slow to react. What would he do if he ran into the enemy out there? Maybe we should just wait for Franz to find his own way back. He'll be gone a day and a half. That's long enough to count him missing.
What?
Where has he gone? Oh no, he ran away? He heard the photo belongs to someone named Fabian, one of the boys who went missing in the southwest woods a week ago. That's right, Fabian disappeared around there. Franz went looking for him, since he wanted to see if he could find any clues. He's heading home on leave tomorrow, that's why he's gone rushing off. That place is hot as anything. Enemy scouts moved in a few days ago. We already had a few skirmishes there.
Shoot!
Damn rats dug in deep. We haven't been able to flush them out.
If it can be done, it will be.
I will go.
What?
Really? You mean it? Why do you think we call him Charon? He walks the front every day, burying the dead, and hasn't suffered so much as a scratch. Makes sense. It's not like the ferryman of the dead which should be able to die himself.
Alright.
I will try to bring him back. See, I see water. It's a water here. Okay. Joe Roche. 1915. Type B. So what to put out? So if I go there. Wait a sec. That means I have to go up. Up. Wait, but that doesn't work either. Up. Alright, we'll go up. Let's see. Maximil Klein. Enlistment date 1916. Blood type O. Going down. Oh, wait a sec. Why is it not working? Nicholas Bender. Enlistment 1916. Blood type O. And then we're trapped. Alright, let's reset again. Let's see. Alright, let's try. I think we got it. Well, let's see. Am I across? No. All right. So let's see. Alright, so we can't cross our so it's oh, I think we got it. Got two. Yeah. No. I messed up. Okay, let's see. Let's try again. Wait. So do I actually get this water? So we have to get the water. Okay. Alright, that took a while. Charon traces a fresh path. The silence feels heavy, as though something is about to pounce. The arid air reeks of gunpowder, and the trumpet brush before him speaks of a chase or a fight. But Charon is not afraid. He walks on. The rustling leaves, the only sound amidst the stillness. Step by step, he moves forward until he reaches a charred oak. A pair of arms shook his shoulder and drags him hard behind a tree. Shh, it's me! His voice is low, but his anger is unmistakable. Damn, you want a bullet through your skull? We're pulling out tomorrow. I'm not bagging up what's left of you before I go.
It would be a great misery.
It will be a great misery to bury you too, Franz. The owner of the photograph has been found. It's time to return. You think I'm out here for scenery? These woods are crawling with scouts. A bullet scrapes, sparks, and tears through the edge of Charon's coat. Huh. We should have remained silent. They tracked you, waiting for you to flush me out for them. What happened? Have you forgotten how to duck or something? Finding you was most important.
Franz,
Allow me to get you out of here. A single bullet is all it takes to expose the extent of human fragility. Charon can't comprehend it. Shouldn't Franz's first instinct to be duck and hide when staring death in the face? Charon! A bullet comes from the flanks, heading straight for Charon. Franz sees it instantly. He tackles Charon into the brush, then rolls clear. Franz. Madame Nochman. Blood splashes onto the grass. Charon presses his palms against the wound on Franz's back.
do not give in.
You're hurt, Franz. Why risk your life for a soldier who is no longer a soldier? Franz ignores his wound, instead shouting in a language not his own. Priest! This man is a priest! Don't shoot! He's innocent! The only answer is another bullet. It misses, but barely. Shh. Allow me.
Franz,
What the hell are you talking about, Sharon? Ignoring Franz, Sharon stands and takes the bullet. Franz stares wide-eyed as it hits the tree behind them. He turns to Sharon to find a clean bullet hole torn through his coat. The bullet runs straight through him. What? What are you? A hollow? The soldier realized beneath all the fabric lies nothing but emptiness. The priest is not even flesh and blood. Sharon, you... Sharon has already spotted the enemy hidden among the trees. Caught between disbelief and dread, the enemy falters. He fires again and again, but all that comes of it was more holes in the coat.
leave. You cannot kill what is not alive.
That would be scary, shooting something and it's like not even going down. After a beat of silence, the enemy turns and flees. Sharon reaches for the bandage in his coat, but Fred stands and takes steps back. You can't die, can you? His voice is colder than ever.
No, neither living nor dead. This vessel endures without pain, but it can be destroyed.
That's not what I meant. Mengos, your sluggishness makes your skin crawl.
Apologies.
Franz from the injury. Charon, we've been through enough of this damn hell together, haven't we? I respected you, so I didn't ask why you wrapped yourself up like some madman. Why the hell didn't you say something? You wanted me to die for nothing? Or just to laugh at me for trying to save you?
No.
That was not my intention.
It is difficult for me to understand what I have become.
Understand what you become. You read too many books, or you just lost your mind. What does understanding yourself have to do with any of this? I trusted you, Charon. I thought we were brothers in arms.
Franz,
Enough! I have nothing else to say to you. Thankfully, the bullet barely scrapes Charon's. He lifts his rifle and walks away alone. Charon stands in the undergrowth, his hand slowly dropping from his pocket. Stage 7. Burned to ashes. You and Franz has a fight? He was wounded. I brought him back. He avoided answering the question. Patricia opens her mouth, but her face quickly darkens. Charon turns his head. These past 2 days have been treating you well? You've been busy tomorrow when the hospital clears out.
Lieutenant Colonel.
May it pass without incident. Even Charon, often criticized for his slowness, sensed something unusual.
Why?
You are unarmed. Not every day do you see an unarmed archer in the trenches, eh? He smiles. The war will be over soon. I'm just waiting for retirement. My granddaughter's due any time now. I'd rather not carry a gun again. Maybe I'll never need to. Your wife's letter. I remember pulp, laughter, and beer to replace bullets and blood. Yes, she knows me well. Once I give up this uniform, all I want is to run a simple club. Chatting with regulars, cracking jokes, a few hands at scat. I'll wave my tap here and there, giving them a reason to bring all their friends and family around.
Franz.
Friends will certainly come. Tell him to come, then. I'll serve him up a roast war, free of charge. We've been at war too long. It's time to remember how we used to live. Charon glances at Patricia. She stands quietly nearby. Patricia knows what he wants to say, but she cannot stop herself. Lieutenant Colonel Walker, you ordered that shelling, didn't you? Even though the intelligence was 1, you killed your own men. You killed my fiancé, Walter. Walker turned suddenly to face her. A girl who could have attended school alongside my daughter, and yet she looks at me like I'm an enemy. Well, I suppose I deserve it, though I rarely had such an encounter. There are surely thousands of girls like me throughout the fatherland. You just haven't met them yet. Yes, you're right. I prepared myself for that. You better have. The Lieutenant Colonel's gaze follows every trace of coldness and hatred on her face. He smiles bitterly. Walter was young. He had a good head on his shoulder, a sharp and thoughtful lad. When we first arrived, he wouldn't even fire his weapon. But he certainly was no coward. Don't you dare try to play on my emotions. We're just the threat of a tank, Patricia. We order to advance and we crush everything in our path. On the front, it's win or die, and when someone dies out there, it's never just one person who pays the price. I regret Walter's death more than the men who ordered the advance.
Shoot.
So you're shifting the blame now, telling me it's some other bastard's fault? Of course not. War is a river of hatred and death. I stepped in it. I must accept the price. If you want to kill me, so be it, but you have to step into that river too. So Patricia, if you're ready for everything that comes with that, then pull the trigger. I won't stop you. Patricia's lips trembles. She tries to speak, but the words fail to come. The lieutenant's colonel turns and barks the name of the nearby sergeant. The firearm you asked for has arrived, Patricia. I come to deliver it to you myself. She takes the pistol and lightly tests its weight in her hands. Charon watches as the lieutenant colonel leaves, then turns to Patricia.
He's an old man.
He's just an old man awaiting his retirement. So you're gonna preach to me too?
Taking his life will only cause you to suffer.
That's it, Paul. Get it all out. After all, how often do you get a chance to sound so noble?
Remember our deal?
When the field hospital leaves, you leave the battlefield. She kept her eyes on the pistol, perhaps studying its parts, or perhaps lost elsewhere. With everything that happened, is there even anywhere for me to go back to? I hunted for the truth behind Walter's death because I needed a reason to live. Even if that reason was absurd, or based purely on hatred, Walter still gets to go home.
Go anywhere, except the battlefield.
I don't know.
I have nowhere to go, nothing else to live for.
The meaning of life.
Why people choose
These
to
words
live
are empty.
is often beyond my grasp, but the soldier who walks beside me chooses it every day.
Some are eager to
Some
return to their families.
Some wait to embrace their families again. Others dream of tending gardens after the war.
It is another way to live.
For some, even drowning themselves in the scabs from dusk until dawn is a reason for to carry on living.
The living set goals, and death laughs. But you must have one, all the same.
You simply need to find it. Not everyone can bear this kind of pain, nor the torment of the endless questions without answers. Paul, you know better than anyone that none of this means a thing. You already admitted as much. You're only saying this because you pity me. Maybe my reason for living is ridiculous, but is enduring suffering purely for the sake of living any better? With a flick of her wrist, the magazine ejects. She empties it, leaving only one bullet. She puts the rest in Charon's pocket, then lifts her gaze to meet his. Her eyes are calm. Time for me to go. Why is everyone looking so grim? The soldier cuts into the conversation. The hospital is moving out. The time has come for us to part away. Did you give that photo to Fabian? He will see it soon. Good. Give my best to him, won't you? Have you seen Walter about? He's down in the bunker. Patricia takes a few steps back as she tries to slip away unnoticed. Well, his gun's fixed, good as new. I brought it back for him. Seems the lieutenant colonel only trusts his own pistol. He refused to accept any of his spares. His words hang heavy in the air.
What do you mean?
I thought he said he was done with all this. He said he wasn't carrying a weapon because the war was ending and he was going home. Huh? What are you talking about? He looked like he just heard a joke he doesn't understand. He's not retiring. He's just moving to the rear. Why would he quit now? They're putting him up for a medal. He'll be a full colonel by fall. The fog in Charon's mind thickens.
You guessed at what you don't know, don't you, really?
Charon, I'm the man orderly, for heaven's sakes. I know him. Perhaps at this moment, Charon shouldn't be questioning Wilhelm. Perhaps she should be watching Patricia. That damn liar! That sneaky two-faced swine! But would stopping her really change anything?
Patita!
She slips into the bunker as swift as a breeze. Words entered Charon's mind in a stampede. The world started to spin. Walter is dead. Friendly fire, they say, but nothing about it was friendly. Not when they have dropped it while we advance. Got him. What do I tell Patricia? How do I tell her his mother I lived and Walter died? Or should I tell him I'm sorry and then be the one who lived? Is it true? It shouldn't have been me. He was the one who keeps us going, kept us smiling. In the echo of the shot, it all falls silent. The noise, the whispers, the thoughts, everything. Charon sees the lieutenant clutching his chest, red pouring out from between his fingers. Patricia turns to Charon, her face now calm and distant. Both the living and the dead fall silent. To be continued. Last stage. Stage 8. Fuga of Tragedies. So what happened to Patricia? Pride killed him in the end. His lies became the bullet that struck him down. But it is all meaningless now. Do you wish you stopped her?
It was unclear.
I don't know. Patricia is set to be executed before the hospital pulls out today. No one in the company was willing to pull the trigger. So we drew straws. Friends pulls the short one. A heavy silence falls. No one in the world will ever know Charon's expression in this moment. What happened with that photograph?
Fabian is dead.
He will be put to rest besides the others in the hospital that could not return home. His commander and friend cast him a silent gaze, unsure of what to say. Upon return to the field hospital, he was already gone.
He did not know that Anna was waiting for him at home.
The photograph ultimately failed to find its way to his hands. He died never knowing that Anna waited him. Okay. Bernhard, finally overcoming his indecision, pulls a crumpled letter from his pocket and hands it to Charon. Wilhelm gave me this letter. It came in from the rear this morning. Their house, Fabian and his wife, burned out. Wait. Ooh, that's bad. Their house, Fabian and his wife, burned down about a week ago. What? Why? Bad news reaches the rear every day. Not everyone in the fatherland can bear the waiting. Fabian.
Vows were broken.
He was alone when death came for him.
All that can be done is to apologize. A deal that no longer has meaning. Nothing of what is done here has any meaning at all.
You're not sorry you didn't stop her?
Yes. Yet, but I regret that Walter could not be saved.
The soldier extorting the withdrawal lingers nearby, chatting and rolling cigarettes between their fingers. Patricia sits quietly off to the side, back straight, gazing unwavering. As Charon reproaches, the soldier flanking Patricia rides and gives him a brief nod. Charon offers them 2 packs of cigarettes, then politely declines and leaves. The weather is nice today. Not like the day you and Walter left, all rain and fog. I could hardly make out your face through the car window back then.
Partita.
Have you found peace? She smiles. Peace. Throw a handful of dirt into the abyss and all you hear is an echo. That's all there is. Enough about me, Paul. What about you? Will you keep burying the fallen?
Yes.
As Rose no end, as long as war remains, so shall we continue. Ha. You never talked like that before you became a soldier. So you came to the front to become a philosopher, did you? No.
No.
What happened, Paul? You haven't cracked a single joke ever since we ran into each other again. You turned dull.
Apologies.
Laughter tolls feels unbearable heavy now.
Even among the dead, there are those that cannot rest.
Okay.
Well, at least you can still make fun of yourself, even if you do sound serious. The soldier begins to stir, their eyes drifting towards the two of them. Patricia notices and stares back at them. You know, I'm not some clueless little front, don't you?
Yes.
Of course. I figured something out about you. Something you haven't realized, or maybe refused to acknowledge.
What?
It's nothing.
It doesn't matter. Thank you, Charon. His fingers twitch slightly. I hope I'm not the last person to see the pain inside you. I hope you one day find who you truly are. There is no me left to find. That is what he wished he could say, but the words fail to materialize. She stands up and walks towards the soldiers.
Hatita!
She doesn't look back. Charon watches as Franz picks up his rifle. Noticing his stare, Franz turns away, as stiff as cold as stone. Something stirs in the space where his innards should be and spreads through every inch of him. Each throbbing wave of his racked Charon with unease, but all he can do is watch as Franz loads his bullet. Franz's expression is blurred, distant, unfamiliar, as though he's hiding behind a soldier's mask to execute his duty. And just like that, it's done. Franz doesn't even glance at Charon. He simply slips into the line of soldiers and boards the transport. The convoy roars to life, grinding over scorched ground and dying weeds. Silence returns. Only the dead remains, awaiting his hand to bury them beneath the earth. Fabian, Patricia, countless others, the young, tortured face of war. He walks alone to meet them, to carry out his last and only duty. He raises a shovel and plunges into the earth. And that's the end of his story.